girls, today's episode of Social Equity is going to be so different. I am going to be talking about stepping into your I am energy as I play the harp, between playing the harp. And playing the harp has been a part of my brand since I can remember. It is what makes me the you-iest me. And there's things about you that make you the you-iest you. And online, when you show up as yourself and the things in your background and how you present yourself online become familiar to your audience, it becomes a part of your brand. And so what people know me for is significantly different than what people are going to know you for. I don't know any other coaches who are lesbian harpists, and there's something about you that is uniquely you. And I want you during this live show, if you just want to hang out and co-work while you're listening to the podcast, maybe you're listening to a replay, maybe you're just listening and processing or putting this on while you're working and you're thinking, or maybe you're having a just time for you moment where you think about the direction that you want to go in your business and how you want to show up online and will it look different than what you've done before. I would invite you to listen while I play. It's time to stop spinning your wheels, wasting time, money, and energy building your brand alone on social media. Hi, I'm Sophia Spallino, the host of Social Equity, the podcast, here to help you build your own profitable personal brand, the social equity you can rely on to make the money that you deserve. Are you ready, Miss Future Millionaire? Let's get into it. And I'm playing today, and why I'm doing this other than the fact that I am launching not a master class, I'm getting way too excited, the 5-day I Am Challenge coming up on Monday. What's so incredible beyond the fact that I'm launching this free challenge that is available to anyone who's watching, just DM me the words I am and I will get you an invitation. You definitely have to sign up to be there. But what's also really cool is in this same week, I am launching a new song. And so I want to share my music with you because what's made me uniquely me on the internet has become the most unlikely funnel. The most unlikely funnel. Can I just get some confirmation that the sound is good? Can you guys hear okay? Can I just get some yeah, the sound's coming in hot? So for those of you who don't know my story, I've been playing the harp since I was 5 years old. And I always thought I had to be perfect at it. Thank you, Chris. And so I kind of just quit because the perfectionism got to me. And it was kind of heavy to hold at times. And I went through some sad times. And I didn't want to be alone with the harp. I didn't want to practice for hours alone. Felt kind of lonely. And I quit. I put down the harp for about 10 years professionally. 8 years. And then one day I got this idea to take all of the lessons that I learned after coming out and some pain that I went through and everything that I loved about Christianity and everything I loved about mysticism and everything I learned from the little bit of Buddhism that I studied and everything that I learned from A Course in Miracles, all these beautiful spiritual texts, where what I realized was everybody, no matter who you are, we all kind of want the same thing, which is oneness and peace. And so I put it all together in music, and that kind of went viral. And I didn't expect it. And now that music not only heals the planet, not only heals women around the world, but it brings people to me. It helps people connect to me way faster than just a single video on the internet can, because that music tells a story. So if you can tell a story, maybe you don't play the harp, maybe you don't play music, But what can you do that's uniquely you and share that story from your heart? Because when you listen to my music, you will hear healing, but you will only hear healing because of the pain. And what's crazy is people relate to the pain. People relate to the pain before they're ever going to relate to your pleasure. So as you ascend and as you grow, know that there will be people that might not even get it. They might not be on your frequency yet. And in order to bring them in, you might need to start with the pain story. I wrote this song when I was 16. So I wrote this for my future spouse. She's out there somewhere. I didn't know it was for a girl when I was 16. I mean, I guess I knew in my spirit because I knew it was gay since I was 5, but like I had no idea. sorry I couldn't talk during that. Like, it was almost emotional. Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Coach Reach. So, my point in sharing the harp today is for two reasons. It's all about branding. And for the longest time, I thought there'd be no way to incorporate all these facets of me into who I am. Thank you, Aileen. I didn't realize that there'd be a way, and that the actual strategy was stepping into my I am energy. It's truly being so alive in who I am. And for you, it's going to look so different. And that is what's going to be beautiful, and that is what is going to strike gold on the internet. Gold on the internet. I wake up every day and I get to be myself. Today, it's 12:15 now, but by 11:15 this morning, I had already brought in $10,000. Why? Because of who I am. Because I am in I am energy every moment that I am on this camera. And for you, your I am energy is going to look different. And I want to show you exactly how I do it. And I'm inviting you to my free 5-day I am challenge starting Monday. I want you to be there. It is going to be, you're not going to leave the same. And I know you've probably done challenges or you've probably done things, but it's not going to be like this. It's going to be a little different. Should I play you a song that you'll most likely know? Yeah, should I play a little gay anthem? Yeah? I was told, don't call yourself a lesbian online. You might lose customers. I ain't afraid. Signed up. I'm terrified in a good way. Oh my gosh. Welcome. Welcome to I Am. I'm so excited to have you, Megan. Hugs. I'm going to see you there. Tell me about what you feel led to do. Let's go. Let's have some live pre-coaching right here. Let's get it on. I'll check in with you as soon as I get through this next piece. But tell me more about you. Got some sheet music that I'll be looking at over here this way. Because I didn't write this song. I wrote the last one. Any guesses? God has healed my hands. I went through so much inflammation I couldn't play. It hurt to do work. And I kind of had to decide, did I want to use my energy and a little bit of like strength out of my fingers for typing or for the heart, because it kind of takes a lot of strength here. Anyway, I'm just very grateful that I can perform right now. Oh my gosh, don't be jealous. So there's totally something magical that when people look at you and okay, for instance, I'm just going to give you an example. When Coach Reed throws her tarot cards on TikTok and catches one in the air, I feel like this like alive feeling. It's like her thing. And no one can do it just like her. It's like the comforting of her voice that is magical. So Kristen, whatever it is for you, people are going to see you do this thing again and again. This iconic thing becomes you and your brand. So don't be jealous. What is your I am energy? It's time to figure that out. Let's step into it. Amy, how long have I been playing? I have been playing since I was 5 years old. And I was actually, I don't remember any of this because I was really little, but my parents said that I would cry since I was 2 and could kind of talk like that there wasn't a harp under the Christmas tree. I think it's just a God thing because I didn't know what a harp was. And I would look for the shape of a harp, like in the present. I'd be like, there's not a harp. And I'd get pissed off at 2 years old looking under a tree. And then one day, my mom, my parents are in the jewelry industry, or were. They've recently retired. And my mom and dad started, my dad grew up pretty well off, but he had some problems when he was younger. So even though his family came from a lot, when he married my mom, had nothing. My mom came from a trailer park in Opelousas, which is a suburb of my area. And when they met together, they both had nothing. They worked really hard. But when I was young, we didn't have a lot of money. As I got older, my parents became very, very successful. But when I was young, we didn't have a lot. I never knew the difference. Because my mom would do anything. My mom taught me how to hustle. So one day I was at school, I was 5, and I'd ask for a harp for every occasion, birthday, Christmas. And I remember her picking me up from school, seeing her in the school line, her mom's Suburban. And she said, Sophia, I was 5. I was getting picked up from kindergarten. And she said, Sophia, look in the back seat. And when I looked in the back seat, it was a harp about this size, which I can show you. This is not the original harp. The harp that was my original harp is actually in that interview that I did recently as a lesbian entrepreneur. But this is about the size of my first harp. And it was in the back seat, and it was laying down on blankets. And I never knew what my mom did to get that harp. My parents didn't have the extra money because they were putting all their cash back into their business. So my mom traded 2 gold chains for the harp. And she's like, I don't know what to do because, I mean, my mom's not musical. My mom can't carry a tune in a bucket. My dad's very musical, but he had a concussion that affected his brain somehow. As he's gotten older, he's gotten his music skill back. It's been incredible to watch my dad sing. Like, you guys have probably seen us go live together. He sings at nursing homes all the time and donates the money to St. Jude. Like, my dad's a boss. It's just, I love singing with him. It's like our way to be close together. But anyway, they didn't know how to teach me music because my dad at this point in his life had lost his music skill, and I live in a small town. There was one lady who played the harp, and my mom went to her and was like, can you teach my daughter how to play it? She looked at me. I'm a little girl. Like, I'm not a big boned girl. And she looked at my hands. I was 5, and she goes, they're too small. And I don't like kids, and I'm not teaching kids. And my mom was crushed because the closest place to get a harp lesson after that would have been an hour and a half and probably double the price in a bigger city in Baton Rouge. So my mom looked at her and just said, could you pray about it? Because I grew up so Christian, like so Christian. You guys know now, like, I love Jesus, but I love everybody. Like, I'm very open to everything. But like, my mom was like very, very, very Christian. She looked at this lady and was like, pray about it. And that lady called her back a week later and was like, God told me to teach Sophia. And I wish that I would have made up this story because it sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. Why don't you let my mom tell this story? Because I'm sure she has more details that, like, I don't know. I was 5. Anyway, so I started learning at 5 years old. And I wrote a song that was like Angels in the Sky or something like that, which is really funny because tomorrow I'm releasing new music. That's why I'm going live to share about it now. Tomorrow I'm releasing new music. And it's called Enlightened, Step into Heaven. So obviously I've been on this same pattern. And, you know, as I've grown spiritually, I'm not sure what I believe about heaven. I'm very open to believing like there's next lives, but I also believe in like what I was taught as a kid, like heaven, this beautiful place, or do we just go back to be like with source, like this one energy that is like pure light and pure love? Like I think all of it's beautiful, and I also think heaven on earth and cultivating a peace within is just magic. So when I play Step into Heaven, which by the way, I'm not gonna play it, but I'll play a few notes for you guys, just a few. You probably heard it before, actually. I'll give you the little sim. So this song, I wrote it years and years ago when I launched my sexuality and spirituality podcast, which hit top of charts. And I never will be tired of saying it because it's really hard to hit 14 in spirituality because you're competing against mega churches around the country. And I wrote this as the theme song. Oh, this is why. So there's 7 petals down here. 1 petal is off. You probably recognize that if you followed for a while. Very, very simple. And then the song goes into literally like, it's so simple. But what's so crazy is every time I do something simple, like God runs with it. Like my healing right now, 2 million downloads across platforms. Insane. Could have never predicted that. I mean, I know I'm good at marketing, but hey, gotta give credit to the good Lord where the good Lord is due. Okay, Coach Reed said she's gonna multitask and now she's mesmerized. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Eileen. Yes, so I would love for you guys to absolutely be multitasking and thinking about what your vision is. Okay, does Sophia know what social equity is? Yes, it is a term that I've coined and trademarked, actually. Thank you for asking. I know that you probably meant that in a very ugly way, but social equity, so let me break it down for you. Social media, creating relationships online so that you can convert your following into customers, social equity, and equity meaning the value. So I build equity in the stock market. I build equity as I invest in myself with things that I own. I have equity in different things that I invest in, right? We all do. So social equity is building that online. And the way that we think of having equity in assets and the way that we think of it having in the stock market or in crypto, right? We want to think about that online. We want to diversify our portfolio. We don't want to just be known for our product and service. We want to know that we can pivot our personal brand at any time. That gives us a lot of fluidity in what we do and what we share. So maybe right now you're doing one thing, but you know you want to go into something slightly different, pivot slightly different later. And if people follow you for your personal brand, you'll be able to do that. But if people only follow you for the service you provide, it'll be challenging to pivot later. So that's one way that you can make yourself more valuable and protect your brand. Another thing is Also, having an omnipresent marketing strategy. So you don't depend on one platform, on one group of people. Oh, thank you, Kristen. You're so wonderful. Yes, you always get it on the first take. And I can tell it's so authentic, Coach Reed. Um, Adina, no, Adina, what's happening is people are screenshotting things that were on. I don't even know if I should get into that because it's really, really challenging to communicate with people who don't want to hold nuance and who believe that I would actually say something mean to someone. Like, that's just, it's gut wrenching. Because all I've done is support women, and I think women are beautiful. I'm a lesbian, so it's really hard for me to not think women are beautiful. It's crazy. Like, the last few days have been insane. Okay, let's see. Thank you guys. Wow. The comments in here. There's so many kind ones and then there's so many mean ones. It's just 1 second. You know, it's amazing when people are ugly to you and attack you. How you choose to respond is everything. And people will always see your character, and people will always see how you've handled business. And that is going to shine. That is going to shine. And I know that one day I will alchemize this experience of people trying to cancel me and screenshot things and turn them into awful things that are not true. And one day I'll be able to talk about it being on the other side. But right now it actually hurts my heart. It does. I'll just be real. It really hurts my heart. But the one thing that I know I can do is to continue to show up in my I am energy. Thank you, JP. I know this girl's saying something's literally screenshot. Yes, someone screenshot something as if I sent it to them individually when it was a statement on branding yourself, and it wasn't to them individually. But that's okay. It's okay. What's so crazy is this morning was just one of those days where I woke up and I was like, no matter what the world is saying, no matter how many thousands of women are believing something that isn't true, God doesn't sleep. And I do believe karma is real. And I do believe that God always provides. And as my spiritual coach said yesterday, money doesn't turn off. God doesn't turn off money. That's true. By 11:30, it was a $10,000 day, which was freaking amazing. We can't control other people think and feel, so just be you. Exactly, 100%. 100%. And that's what all I am energy is all about. It's being the you as you online. I used to think there wasn't a way to connect the heart. I used to think that I could not do both, do it all. And people would be confused about my branding if I brought in the heart. It'd be too much. Let me tell you the best thing that you will ever hear. And I say this not to be catchy, not to be la la la, feel good. Whatever someone has told you you're too much about, that is the very thing. That is the very thing. I could literally cry right now because I know someone needs to hear it. That one thing that your ex-husband told you is too much. That one thing that the mean girl in high school told you was too much. The one thing that your family ostracized you for, that will become the thing that blows you up on the internet, attracts people to you magnetically. Let me read some of these comments. We can't control other people think and feel. Amy says a lot of people are mean to Uncle Rob too. Oh, are you you're related to Robbie, my ex-boyfriend? I don't like it. I don't know how he handles it. Maybe he doesn't read the comments. He might have a team member that reads the comments for him to help. People are mean when they're jealous, don't feel bad. He's actually been wonderful. People are digging up like old articles right now about me. And he's actually publicly came to my defense on Threads the other day, which was freaking beautiful. Like, he knows that I engineered all those articles to build his personal brand and help him. And like, we're friends. It's really cool to be able to be like, I'm not like friends with exes who are women because I'm attracted to women and I would never want my future partner to feel any sort of insecurity. So no, I'm not friends with exes with bodies that I'm attracted to, aka women. But men, like this one man who was really good to me in my life, who I would have married except for the fact that I'm gay, we're friendly to each other. Like, we'll have a monthly conversation and it's a beautiful thing. So I'm really proud of him and how he's grown his personal brand and all that I was able to do to help him get to that place where he just blasted off. The happy hippie, it's wild to me that someone will go out there and try to make you look a way you are evidently not. The haters are jealous and sad they can't know peace and happiness like we know. Thank you so much. That means so much. I'm so excited to see you in the I Am challenge. I saw you signed up. Yes, yes, yes. And amen. God is good all the time. Thank you, Chris. Karma as well. When people are hating, it's 100%. Okay, Megan says she's still told that she's too much. Who's telling you that? Get away from them. Faces by Amy says, oh, beautiful. Thank you. You're so kind. For Miss Missy says she's signed up. Yes. Can't wait to see you in the challenge. It's going to be amazing. So I want to know who you are and what you do and why you're signing up for this challenge. Can you tell me more? For those of you who signed up, what is it? Like, what are you out here to learn? I'm going to play another song that I wrote myself when I was about 17. So while I play this, tell me more about you, your business, and why you know you have to come to this event with me, why you know you need to sign up for the I Am Challenge. It's absolutely free. All you have to do is comment I am, and a team member will send you a link, or I'll send it right after my show. I just want to make sure every woman who really has, like, I know I'm on a mission, gets in. Seats are limited because this is going to be workshop style. It's not going to be like you're just watching me talk. I'm actually going to be going through concepts with you, and we're going to be locking in your I Am energy on the calls in the 5-day challenge. I'm so freaking pumped. It is going to be epic. So let me know while I play why you're here and what you want to get out of the I Am challenge, okay? Why you want to work with me. Like, what is it about you that's like, okay, I know this is my time. Let me have it, and I'm going to play this, if I can remember it. Okay, guys, if you're just tuning in, I am inviting you to I Am, my 5-day live free challenge that is coming up this coming Monday through Friday. If you treat this like a $1,000 coaching program and you're coming in for free, you're going to have transformation in your life, in your business. I'm so excited for you to be there, to come in, bring your business bestie. You guys will both not be the same. You're going to up level your belief in yourself, your business, and your strategy. Because I am not one of those coaches that's just like, here is the rah-rah. It is actual strategy and workshopping that I'm going to walk you through. I'd love to have you there. DM me, I am. I'll be sure to send you a link right after the live is over. Let's see. Aileen says what Paul says about Peter tells us more about Paul than about Peter. Let them hate. I love you, Aileen. Okay, Amy. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you for sharing that. And now y'all know each other. Thank you. Yeah, no, he is an inspiration. He's gone very, very far. So excited for the challenge. Says happy, happy, hippie. Your wisdom is gold to me. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so proud of you starting your own business. For those of you who don't know, the Happy Happy Hippie is in massage. She is a spiritual, actually, what do you really call yourself? Because you're a spiritual healer. You work with your hands and your heart. I think we got a tagline there. Hands and heart, honey. 45 Miss Missy says, stuck and need some direction. I need to build my confidence and self-worth. Okay, well, this is the place to do it. The I Am Challenge is going to help you with your confidence so much. If you are building a business and you feel stuck, you're going to leave feeling unstuck. So please join. I'm so glad that you're coming. DM me, I am. Thank you. I do love my instrument. She is Italian, like me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Kristen says she signed up. She wants to serve women who have lost themselves while being a mother and wife, to have a rebirth, reinvent themselves, creating the life that they love. I love that. That's so clear, Kristen. We've gotten clearer. Can we get some applause for the clarity here? I love it. 45 Missy says she feels like she's at a fancy event. Well, you are. You're at the live. You're at my live. It is a fancy event. Okay. If you want to come to the life-changing fancy event that's happening, you're invited for free. You are invited for free. I'm so, so excited that you'll be there, that you have the opportunity to come learn from me for free. I'm going to be revealing so many secrets to how I've gotten to where I am, over $363,000 in revenue, how I've built the business that I have. I got it to that level in 18 months. We're about to go into, I think, about year 2 of being in business. And I'm just so freaking proud of all that I've been able to achieve. And what's so cool about what I do is I know that no matter what I did, I could sell it. No matter what I pivoted to, I could sell it. And that is because of my profitable personal brand. And I want to teach you how to have your own profitable personal brand. And the biggest part of that is 2 components. It's I Am Energy and PPB strategy, the profitable personal brand blueprint, 5-phase blueprint strategy that I take my clients through. And when you get in the I Am 5-day challenge for free by DMing I Am, you are going to get both. You are going to come in for a week with me for free, where I share the I Am energy and how to step into it and provide PPB strategy. I'm so excited. No one's ever done something like this. You're going to have an amazing time. You're going to make other female entrepreneur friends. If you're listening to the podcast now, like, you are obviously feeling a call because you've listened through me on a live. You've listened through me playing the harp. Like, girl, what are you doing? Join the I Am Challenge. Now, if you're listening and you're like, Sophia, I don't know if I can make it to all 5 days. Is there going to be a replay? Yes, there's going to be a replay. Now, we're going to charge anywhere from a couple $100 to $1,000 for this program, depending on how many pieces of it we release in the future. So right now, if you want access to this for free and access to the replays for free, you need to sign up. You'll do that by DMing me, I am, on Instagram and claiming your seat. And if you have any friends who you're like, oh my God, my business bestie needs to be there, I want to go essentially to like this conference with her, then you need to send her the invitation. Say, you got to DM Sophia, I am. Or once you're in, we'll send you an invitation that you're able to send to your friends. I'm so grateful that you would join me today and allow me to share my instrument with you and my passion. Beyond coming to the I Am Challenge tomorrow, I am launching new music. It is called Enlightened Step into Heaven. And I'm so excited for you to hear it. I hope that you have the most incredible day. If you're listening to this on the podcast, I'm so excited. You are listening on the day that the song comes out. It is going to be really exciting. I will also share a story with you before I go. My grandfather and I, my maternal grandfather and I, let me grab a sip of water. My maternal grandfather and I have never been close. There's been a lot of reasons why, but he passed away a few days ago, and I'm not terribly sad because I wasn't close to him or anything like that. I'm sad for my mom, but my mom's okay. She's made peace. It's all good. What was really cool, what's really interesting, not cool, but interesting, is no matter what your relationship with someone, death brings people together who wouldn't normally be at peace together in the same room. And music does the same. When me and my dad had a season of not seeing eye to eye, music brought us back together. We started playing music together. And through music, we fell back in love with each other and each other's personalities and loving each other for who we are and seeing past the nuances that we may have disagreed about with each other. Music was able to bring us back together. And I've seen this happen again and again. I've seen women fall back in love with themselves when they hear music, when they hear my healing. And the song, I was able to bring it to my grandfather while he was in, I believe, what is a coma before you pass away, on medicine and hospice. And I was able to say, Papa, I've never played this for anyone before. This is the first time anyone's going to get to listen to it. And I want you to hear it. I want you to know it's safe to go to heaven and let go. And God forgives you. He wasn't letting go. And there were probably many reasons he wasn't letting go. He hadn't made his peace. There's reasons why we weren't so close to him. And I played him that song. And I could just see his body relax. And I held his hand, and while it played, I prayed for him. And the song, if you listen to it tomorrow, when you go to download it, it's binaural. Like, you'll hear different things on each side of your head, which will help put you into a state of peace. And I put the phone over his head so he could hear it that way. And I just prayed for him. And I was just like, God, whatever's next, I don't know what's next, but give him peace. So the song's music I wrote back in 2020. I believe it was 2020. Maybe 2021. I want to say 2020. The words that I added to it, which were very few. And this is where, as my client coach Rita, I'm going to tell you, sometimes like God gives you an idea, and instead of sitting on the idea, when you take action, and you don't complicate things like you did, and you just put out your program. So freaking proud of you. Queen has been in PPB for less than 3 weeks now and has already released a whole new program and a new freebie. Like, it's insane, the progress. And like, you've even had like a national grocery store chain comment on your TikTok as you've gone viral. Like, You've taken action and you're seeing results. And I'm so freaking proud of the brand you're building. And I believe in you and your heart behind what you do for your clients. Where was I going with this? Oh, yes. You took massive action. You're taking messy action. You're not afraid of just going do the thing. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? That's how I thought about this song about 2 weeks ago. I just got this ping that was like, why have you not released this as a song? Like, it's been your podcast theme song. Why haven't you released it as a song? And then it came to my head, well, there's no more words on it because we removed the podcast, like, introduction. But the song is so beautiful. Like, I want people to still have access to that song. That song was created at such a high frequency. Like, I want to share it with people. And God just gave me very few words, and it's I will share them. Let's go. The song will be out tomorrow, but it's literally the simplest words, but it evokes a feeling of stepping into heaven on earth or heaven in the next life, whatever it is for you. But just this like sense of peace, like an overwhelming like entrance, like stepping into heaven. And it says, "Take my hand, let's step into heaven. Peace, peace, peace wash over me. Peace, peace, peace wash over me." It's that simple. And that simplicity is going to connect with people. I'm very confident of it. For those of you listening who are excited to go listen to the song right after this, excited to sign up for the I Am Challenge, you're listening to the podcast episode, you're watching the replay, if you use my song, okay, in a reel, I can't wait to share your reel. And as a social media strategist, I would love to just give you some ideas around how you can use this sound in your reel. It would be sharing your version of heaven on earth. Whatever it is for your business, when you help people with the transformation, when they get a great result, let's step into heaven. Like, it's kind of funny because it's like this serious thing, but like, let's step into heaven. Take my hand, let's step into heaven, helping your clients. That's one. Two, take my hand, let's step into heaven. It could be about a romantic partner that you have, a love that you have in your life. Three, let's step into heaven. When you realize something in your industry, when something clicks for you, take my hand, let's step into heaven. These are 3 different ways you can use this sound strategically for your brand to promote who you are and what you do. So please tag me when you use the sound. I cannot wait to share it with my audience of over 400,000 across platforms. Let's see. Coach Reed says, you wrote the words in your song the day of the anniversary of my dad passing. Oh my gosh, Coach Reed. Wow. That is God. That is crazy. First of all, also, can I just say, like, I was so afraid to, first of all, say the word spiritual, like, and be like a business coach, and talk about who I am as a lesbian more frequently, especially on Instagram. It's something I do on TikTok all the time, but like, I am just finding this network of either allies or spiritual lesbians or spiritual queer women. I'm just so freaking pumped about it. I love y'all so much. If you're listening and you're ally, I freaking love you. I'm going to use your song when I tell the story of when my dad passed. I was there when his spirit stepped into heaven. Oh my God. Angel bumps. If I leave you with one thing on this live, y'all, be the youiest version of you. Step into your I am energy. Whatever people told you was too much. Whatever's the weird thing you do. Whether it's throwing in a tarot card in the air and catching it like Coach Reed, or it's playing a 47-string instrument that people really don't know what it is. Like, whatever it is for you, whatever's your weird thing, do it. 45 Missy says she's got to pick up her daughter from school. Awesome. I can't wait to see you in the I Am Challenge. Remember, just DM me I Am to get access. There will be limited seats. This is a workshop style challenge where I am coaching live for 5 days for free. I can't wait to see you there. And be sure to check out my music, which is live today. It's called Enlightened Step into Heaven. Can't wait to see you use the sound and tag me. Bye for now. Congratulations for listening to another episode of the Social Equity Podcast. Every moment you invest in building your brand is contributing to your social equity. If you're an exhausted coach or service provider, or you're just getting started building your brand from scratch, I can't wait to give you the first steps to go from 0 to 5K months and advance to 10 to 20K months. But why should you take my word for it? Well, I've spent over 9 years in the industry, amassing over 350,000 followers across platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as hosting a top charting podcast, building a successful service provider business, and coaching powerful women to build purposeful, profitable personal brands. So yeah, you should lean in and listen to the social media secrets, sales tips, marketing strategies, and mindset hacks I share. I want to help you build your dream business that makes real money, leveraging the power of a personal brand on social media. Because you're ready to quit wasting time on content that isn't working and start bringing in the money you deserve as a purpose-led coach or service provider, sharing your gifts with the world. So for a limited time, I'm giving away your first steps to go from 0 to 5K months and advance to 10K to 20K months. Grab my newly revamped Profitable Personal Brand Blueprint, the proven framework to build yourself a personal brand that motivates, inspires, and sells so that your business can thrive the way it should. Just go to the link in the show notes. To ask me questions in real time, join me on Instagram Live for the live podcast show. The schedule is always posted on my profile. My handle is @Sophia Spallino. And if you're tired of posting without a reliable strategy and posting without maximal profit, just like many of my clients were before, then you want to join the Profitable Personal Brand 6-month coaching program. Many of you asked how you can get me to coach you on building a profitable personal brand like the one I have. That's why I designed this coaching program, so you could have me coach you, guide you, and mentor you. This is for female coaches, service providers, and entrepreneurs who want to be known for purposeful work and build an extremely profitable personal brand on social media without wasting time. Whether you're a novice at creating or you're feeling stuck, hitting a plateau in business that once had consistent revenue and need guidance, support, and coaching to get to your next level, book a strategy call to speak with either me or my team to see if we'd be the right fit to work with each other inside of the Profitable Personal Brand 6-month coaching program. Mind you, I am very selective and this coaching program is not for everyone because I'm only taking on serious, purpose-driven, and committed soul sisters inside of my community. If that's you, book your free strategy call now. The link is in the show notes. And if you feel yourself come alive and get excited to take radical responsibility for building your social equity, your personal brand that no one can take from you, leave a 5-star rating with a kind review wherever you listen to podcasts. And be sure to share the show with a powerful woman you know. And remember, with a positive mindset and a profitable personal brand, all things are possible. So go get up and go get what you want.